Brandon, what was it about Lowther that made the organization decide that this was the right time to bring him up? What was he doing that was that impressive? Obviously, he hasn't pitched at AAA.
Yeah, no, it was the need for somebody that can give us multiple innings. And Zac being on the roster, throwing the ball well in the alternate site, having a good spring training, even though he didn't throw much on the main field, he did throw a lot in the backfield and threw the ball well. After the last couple nights, we felt like we needed somebody to give us some length in case we need it, and excited to call Zac up.
Next question is from Rich Dubroff.
Hey, Brandon, are you looking at Zac only as a bullpen guy, or is he a candidate to start later on?
I think he's a candidate to start or be in the bullpen. So we're calling him up today for in case we need some length out of our bullpen, and go from there.
Brett Hollander, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon, with Mountcastle, do you see that his approach has changed at all, or is it more the league changing pitching to him?
Well, I think that he's expanding the strike zone a little bit too much, and so they're taking advantage of it. So they're noticing it and not giving him burying sliders or really elevating fastballs with 2 strikes. And what he did so well last year was able to lay off those and get into better counts, get better pitches to hit. So it's more of him chasing pitches, not being on time, maybe early, maybe missing a pitch early, and then chasing late in the count. And they're just exposing him a little bit with that. And he has to get back to a little bit better strike zone management. We talked a lot about it. He's very, very aware. He's a little frustrated, in his performance so far. And we have a lot of confidence in Ryan, and I think Ryan's going to turn around here real quick.
John Mioli, go ahead.
Brent, I know the last couple of years it's hard to require, players to have extensive AAA time when there is no AAA. Do you see that kind of organizational policy changing going forward if some of these guys are able to succeed at this level without it?
Well, I think it's like you said, the lost AAA year last year is just different for everybody. So some of these guys might be getting here a little quicker than normal, or not have the AAA at bats, innings on the mound, et cetera, that you normally would want, just because of last year was a punt in the minor leagues. So it is what it is for right now, and we feel good about how Zac is throwing the ball in the alternate site, and going to give him an opportunity.
Nathan Ruiz, go ahead.
Brandon, to follow up on that, what do you think it says organizationally that between all the circumstances, you guys have still been able to graduate quite a few prospects over the last couple of years?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of guys from the system, which is what you want, and you start getting a healthy organization when you start calling up your own guys. So guys that come through our organization, they're now getting to the big leagues. Even the guys that haven't played, McKenna's here now, and Lowther's here, and Aiken and Kramer and Mountcastle came here last year, and you're going to see more guys along the way. You're starting to improve as an organization as you start graduating your own players.
Stan Charles, go ahead.
Brandon, one thing for certain when Chance Sisco came up was that his hit tool seemed to be reasonably good. I'm wondering what you're seeing with him now, and how close is he to the point of this is what he is, rather than a really solid major league prospect?
Well, I think that it was off to a slow start. He's a guy that's always walked, which has been in his favor. He always had good strike zone discipline. I think that other teams are noticing that and just really attacking him in the strike zone. That's what I see this year. And he's just got to get more aggressive, honestly, better passes at the baseball early and be on time. I see him late a lot, and I see him underneath. And, it might be a little bit mechanical, but also, I thought he was more aggressive last night early in the count, which turned out. So once he starts getting more aggressive on strikes early in the count, then he'll start getting in better hitters counts also, because they know they just can't feed him fastballs early in the count. Because he does have he's got a really good eye. He understands the strike zone extremely well. Now it's time to get on time with the fastball and not let him just get work ahead of you.
Joe Trezza, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon, how difficult was the conversation last night with Wade, and just what had he meant to you guys from a leadership and clubhouse standpoint over the last few years?
Yeah, extremely hard. Really like Wade a lot. He's a pro. We talked a lot about him yesterday. He's a big time pro. Is great in our clubhouse. One of our few veteran guys that we have, and it's not easy to have that conversation with somebody like that.